So as you can see here, these are some of the machines that we would consider artillery. If you look on the top left, this guy here is a Scorpion. They call bolts, like arrows, giant arrows. This is a catapult. Again, this is some of the more firearms that you get later on in the gunpowder age, brought in from China and Mongolia during the 12th or 13th hundreds. And then over here, as you can take a look, these are some of the cannons that you see. This is from the Revolutionary period, okay? And they're just really just giant tubes of iron and steel, and you'll be going over that with Silverman and Machete. But as you can imagine, it's pretty hard dragging these things around, but they can be pretty effective on the battlefield, especially if you're fighting somebody. So it's based on the balls. So based on the size of the ball that you're using, depends on what they call the pound. So some of these are very small. They have like a small ball that they can hold. And then some of these obviously are very large. And if you take a look over here, if you remember, I was talking about the head of the snake. So as you can see, even during the Revolutionary period, most armies, there's a lot of marching, there's a lot of walking. And as you can see here, we have hussars kind of leading the way. And as you can see, various men standing on either side of the road as the soldiers move up to protect, and also to the scout for any changes in the road, or any enemies come up. But as you can see, after the soldiers go by, get a little close up here. You see some of the soldiers go by, and then you see some of the cannons being carried, right? And then also to everything else that's needed. And you'll see there's a lot of women involved. A lot of soldiers brought their wives and kids to the marching before they would make camp, and then of course these women and children would help out setting things up. Right here you see munitions, carrying gunpowder and other things, and then over here also too you can see wagons where they're carrying food and other such things. So really not much had changed in the last 2,000 or 3,000 years, and it really won't. Even in today's military, the people that handle what they call the logistics of a war are pretty, you got to be pretty smart, and you got to be pretty good